Look at that graphic. Our graphic department has been working overtime. Good job there,
Spot on.
Darren. It's a nice.
Underpaid and overworked. Man.
We'll have to get you unionized. I can send you some stickers.
I'll take anything I can get, man. If it's free, it's me. Send me a J Flowers cue.
So anyway, we got ourselves a match tonight. Look who we have on the bottom left of our screen. We have Mr. Dante. What is it? Talking runs and making runs. Welcome, Dante. It's good to see you. So he's one of the original 8 that we started virtual pool back in COVID time. I believe it was October. I want to say 2020, I think, or 2021, but a long time ago. And he was one of the original 8. All of us are the original. All these guys you see here. I got my buddy Darren here and Mr. Johnson down there. And yeah, and Dante was in it. So anyway, we reached out to Dante to, actually he chimed in. I'll let Darren tell it when he gets talking in a minute. But anyway, we're going to play Ron Johnson. He's a veteran at this. I don't know how many games he's got under his belt of heads up pool, but he's definitely a veteran. And I'm still going to therapy over the last match I had with him. So anyway, I want to welcome everybody coming in, and we're going to have a match. It's a race to 7, 8-ball, of course. And I hope Dante really enjoys himself more than anything. Don't worry about winning your first one, because it's really just experiencing it and relaxing and having a good time. Really, that's all that matters. Because it's just, you're going to find yourself playing like the same kind of strategies and you're going to feel the same feeling you get when you play somebody on your own table. It's going to have that same feeling, especially when you're looking at the 8-ball and you don't get a chance to shoot again because this freaking guy right here freaking makes some unbelievable run out.
Hey, quit sharking Dante. My God. The whole time off of stream you were doing this.
I'm preparing.
Ron is human.
He
misses shots too.
No, he did miss with me, this guy. Anyway, so we're going to be playing a match. We're going to do the rules again this time before we start because Dante's first time playing it. And I hope Dante really has fun. And we want to have him come back and play somebody else. So what do you think, Darren? What do you think about this match?
Yeah, first of all, super excited to have Dante back in the virtual pool world. As you had said earlier, he is one of the original 8 guys that started this off some years ago with the virtual 9-ball. I remember playing Dante after I played you, Gizmo, in that tournament. I advanced to play Dante. I did not know him at the time, so I could only go off his YouTube channel. And I was a little nervous just seeing the fact that at first he was Filipino. And I was like, man, this guy's got to be good. And sure as shit, he was. So we played some 9-ball. It was a really close ghost ball match, and I was able to edge him. So Dante is new to the heads-up format, but he's not new to virtual pool. He's not new to putting on the line in a live format. He's played Ghost, which I feel Ghost Ball is a tougher version of virtual pool. This one's a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more back and forth. And if you miss a ball, the rack's not over. So I think just for Dante tonight is just getting used to being back in front of people again and having a little bit in controlling some of the adrenaline that comes with it. For Ron, as you said, Ron's got 25 streams under the heads up banner. He knows a little bit about the tricks and strategies. He's got a good break. He knows how to run out every now and again. His nerves are going to be a little bit more calmer than Dante's, but I seen Dante hitting them before we went live here. And he was hitting them pretty good, just as I remember the last time we'd seen him. So I think it's going to be a good match tonight. I cannot say that Ron Johnson is anything but the favorite. I'm going to put him just under a 2-1 favorite, minus 190, $190 on Ron Johnson to win you $100. So Dante will be coming with a big upset if he wins tonight. And win, lose, or draw, like we said, we want Dante back in the fold. And we got a lot of fun matchups for him. And good luck to you, sir.
So, Ron, I'll go to you first. And how do you feel about your chances against Dante?
Like Darren, Darren put it well. Dante's OG, and I remember watching him shoot in the 9-ball format, and he was always a good shot there. And so, when Darren threw it out and said, "Hey, Dante'd like to come back, and you want to you want to shoot some heads up with Dante? I'm like, hell yes. Bring him back. Always enjoyed Dante's shooting, his character, top notch. Like the rest of this community, and welcoming him back with open arms and some fun in the heads up 8-ball pool strategy. And that's why we come out. We come out to have some fun. And Dante, I wish you the best of luck tonight, buddy. And I hope you have some fun with it, because that's why we're here.
So as we know, Ron's coming from Michigan, and Dante is coming from Washington State. So he's a West Coaster like me, and we got our buddy over here. Darren is from Michigan as well. So it's going to be Michigan against the West Coast. So I'm going to be pulling for you, Dante. Hence why I was giving you some pointers early on. I know he thinks he's a shark in you, but what I'm doing is I'm giving you pointers. It's like a code. So anyway, Dante, give you a few words. How do you feel about your match tonight? Your first game on Heads Up Pool.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Darren and Gizmo for the invite. In all honesty, the match that I was watching the other night, where it was Scotch doubles, was just me kind of scrolling before I went to sleep, and it brought back a sport that I think got buried because of life, trying to get back underneath my feet, on the civilian side, so to speak, or whatnot. But then it just brought things back. It sparked things that I want to do with TRMR. And then came the invite, which was God sent. So again, thank you so much. I wasn't nervous until just now. So like the adrenaline started to pump, and I'm super excited. Just make sure that I wanted to thank you guys for bringing me in. Ron, respect to your game. I honestly will give it my best, but going up against the OG, so to speak, right now, which is you, I find it an honor. Whether if I win or lose, it'll just be a pleasure playing with you. And to everybody else out there, I hope that you guys are doing well. And as always, let's have some fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we got with Dante is he's got a little bit of a secret thing here, because he's Filipino, and I don't know if you know this. Some of the best players in the freaking world are Filipino. I have a friend that played last night named Ronnie. He's a Filipino, and he said when he was born, he was given a cue stick at birth. It was only this long, but
I knew it.
They have an advantage. This is not fair,
Well, I'm half white, so it's kind of like that. So it's like I grew on a hill.
So when you don't shoot good, you blame it on that side. We get you.
So anyway, I'm going to put up our 8-ball rules, since this is the first time Dante's playing on this stream. And we also have other formats, Dante. We have 10-ball. We even have a Saratoga version of this Heads Up. It's a lot of fun too. But anyway, so I'm just going to put up the 8-ball rules, and I'll have our Darren is going to read them off as we go through. So if you want to pay attention to them, he's going to go through every single one of them.
Yeah, I did shoot these over to Dante earlier. He was asking me about it. So rules are: gameplay is BCA rules, coin flip for the break. We already established that before the stream started, and Ron Johnson will be starting us off tonight. Slight advantage does go to the person who wins the coin flip, assuming that they go hill. That guy will have the last break. If a ball is pocketed, player shoots until he misses. The table is open after the break, regardless of balls down. 8-ball to be spotted if it's pocketed on the break. Obvious shots do not need to be called. Call all your kicks, combos, caroms, and anything new that you guys might invent tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, all the fancy stuff needs to be called. So all fouls are ball in hand, and they are costly in Heads Up, if we've seen in previous streams. Players alternate after misses or fouls. The player who scratches will start from the kitchen when his turn resumes. First to pocket a called 8-ball wins the rack, and you'll need 7 8-balls to win tonight. Good luck to you, gentlemen.
All right. So we've already established who's going to break first. Ron Johnson won the coin toss, so to speak, the blue-yellow pick 'em. So he's going to get first, and there is a slight advantage. So just pay attention to your opponent's table. always pay attention to his clusters. You know, it gives you a little information. It's almost like when you play somebody and you pay attention to your opponent's balls that are tied up or whatever. So, but anyway, I wish both of you guys good luck. I'm just giving it a little. I'm pulling for you, Dante. You're my horse tonight. Nothing against Ron Johnson, but Ron Johnson kicked the living crap out of me the last time we played. So I need a little revenge.
Would you just let it go,
I
Gizmo?
can't.
Just let it
My
go.
therapist said I need to let
Do
it
like
out.
I do, and you take the loss, you cry in the shower, and you just move on.
I like to listen to my Britney Spears CD by myself in the room when I get that way. So
We all got our ways.
Yeah, okay. Me, it's bitch about it. That's what I do.
All right.
Yeah, my therapist said just to keep letting it go, just get it out, just get it out of my system,
Vent.
and eventually I'll get over it. But anyway, I hope everyone watching has a good time watching this match. I hope it's going to be a really good one. And again, you know, wish you guys both good luck. And let's do this. Okay, I'm going to switch over to full screen on Ron Johnson. He's going to flip his camera to his table. There it is. Good luck,
All right.
Jet.
So Ron Johnson working with the reds and the yellows. He'll get us started first in this race to 7. And I did put a link in the chat. So if anybody's looking to get their hands on the red and yellows or the blue and yellow Aramid set, the casinos, they're called, please shop around for the best deal. But there is a link at the top. I guess I could probably have pinned it, but here we go. We're underway. All right, Ron Johnson. Check and make sure you're not muted there, Ron. Ron does have a ball in the side pocket. I believe a yellow went down.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Maybe you just had the noise canceling. I just didn't hear the break, but
it didn't hear the crack. All right.
I can hear you just fine. So
All right.
one ball down on the break. Ron's turn.
Silent breaks.
Yeah. Ron's got a heavy break, so I know if I don't hear anything, there's something going on. So Ron trying to check out some of his problems here to start.
Several of them.
He's got a few, so it is open after the break. He does have a yellow down. He can start with a red if he'd like. You can also use a yellow into a red. Everything's neutral as long as you don't start with the 8-ball.
Several challenges with this rack.
And I'll be running stats for the show as well. So afterwards, we'll take a look at how the guys did by the numbers. If you're new to the stream, your first time stopping in, please give us a like. Think about subscribing. And if you'd like to get involved, we'll tell you how to do that in a little bit as well.
Man, oh man, oh man. Don't like any of them, but I got to make a choice. So red it is, gentlemen.
All right, Ron Johnson going reds. All right, Ron is going to be – he's got a couple tough reds here. Gizmo, what do you think?
Yeah, that one he's looking at looks very difficult.
I'll tell you what, if he's playing you, he'd be out.
I know. Well, Amy, I know. Damn it, you don't tell me to let it go, and you can't let me forget it.
All right, I'm going to try to squeeze that red past that yellow.
All right.
Laid up.
So tough shot. Probably only a ball space to go.
Yeah.
That won't be a makeable for him. So back over to Dante. Dante getting underway for his rack number 1. Good luck to you, sir. Have some fun out there.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. The reason why you didn't hear Ron's break is because he broke supersonic.
Silent.
Yeah.
Silent assassin. All right, one in the side pocket, and pretty decent enough opportunity to start here. Cue ball planted in the center of the table.
Yeah, I like it. Those 3 balls clustered up there, they look like they're all the same suit. Basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. I think I'm gonna give Dante the spread on this one. I like his. I think he's got one issue for sure.
Yeah.
So I can choose whatever, as it right?
Yeah,
you can shoot whatever you want.
All right, I'm gonna go with stripes.
All right.
Are those 3 balls that are clustered in the top right there? Are those all solids?
The 2, the 4, and the 3.
Yeah, so that's perfect. Stripes are
All
beautiful.
right, cool. Yeah, so this spread goes to Dante at just having the better layout with a ball down and a better starting point with the cue ball. So all right, Dante getting us underway with the stripes.
Shot. Look at that.
Makes his way back out to center. Moving around pretty good. Cue ball needs to slow down a bit. Looks like he's got 1, 2, 3 stripes, maybe 4 left. 3. 3 stripes remain for Dante. Ooh, tough miss there for Dante. He's hitting pretty well.
I would have bet you he would have break and run this first rack. His very first.
Yeah. You know what? I think he's nerves look good. I think he's moving the ball around well, but everybody misses.
Yeah, here's an example of where you hit it kind of hard and it ties up. So it's just you learn from your mistakes when you play this format.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate where that stripe did end up because it's his last 2 stripes and they're kind of locked up with that 8 ball. So back over to Ron Johnson. Ron's still got a couple problems on his table. He freed up 1 of his reds. 2 reds are still an issue, possibly 3 actually. Actually, these reds just aren't looking too good at all, Gizmo.
They're not looking good at all.
Yeah.
He had 1 good shot.
He's got 1, the duck.
And that's the only shot that I have. So
yeah.
Taking the duck, red in the corner.
That's pretty good. I think he maneuvered to get the one in the side. But remember, it don't matter how messed up his balls are. He has a way of finding a way to get out. So,
yeah, Ron Johnson did have an unbelievable out against Gizmo some weeks back. Did make a short out of it. And pretty interesting.
Go to the side.
All right, side pocket.
Put me in therapy. Thanks, Darren.
All right.
Nice.
All right, gets 1 of those reds out of there. Obviously,
yeah,
not much to shoot at.
Yeah.
All right, Ron Johnson going for the big bank here. Top right-hand corner.
Oh,
shot off the red.
Yeah.
You know what? That's good enough for virtual.
That's right. It's good enough for BCA.
That's right. Call pocket, and that will end up in the highlights there.
And he broke the ball out of there. Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder why I lost. He's got a freaking lucky leprechaun in his pocket.
Side.
Yeah, see, Russell had something to say about that too.
Yeah, wow. Had a chance to play Russell over the weekend. Very tough. Thought he was going to catch me slipping.
Side.
One red remains here. Does the 8-ball squeeze in that bottom left-hand corner? I don't know if it does, Gizmo.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
I'll tell you what, it's an effort just to have moved as far as he has through this rack, because when he came back, he had 4 or 5 reds tied up.
Corner.
All right, I'm gonna walk it down, walk it up.
Nope.
Hits it thick. Cue
Scratch.
ball. Where's the cue ball? This
Scratch.
will be an automatic ball in hand for Dante.
Dante needed big
He
time.
needed it too, because you see where he left himself after the
Look
last
where he
missile.
left it.
Automatic ball in hand. Our first foul of the night. Dante can put the ball anywhere he needs to.
So ball in hand.
Yes, sir.
That's how this game goes.
Yeah, I'll thank him for you. Thank you, Ron.
Like Santa Claus up in here giving gifts early.
Yeah, it's like Christmas in June. Christmas in June from Michigan.
All right, so I would imagine that Dante has something to shoot at now.
Yeah, he would have had almost nothing. I had to worry about scratching himself.
And she goes. 1 stripe remains for Dante to get up on the board first.
Gets it nice and soft. Make sure he doesn't go crazy with that ball.
Yep, he's the center here for this 8-ball. It looks like he'll have a choice of either corner to go in. He's letting us know. Welcome back, Dante, on the board first.
Nice out, Dante.
Thank you, thank you.
He's been gone a long time, but he says, I'm here. So tough rack for Ron Johnson. Had a lot of problems there. Dante's going to take full advantage of the layout that he had. Better spread, and just, Ron Johnson giving him a ball in hand there.
I will tell you, Darren, I was impressed with Ron again there. Did you see that? He had like 5 balls that didn't have a pocket, and he still got to a thing. Like 1 ball.
Yeah.
It was going to happen again. Oh my God.
I would have favored Ron to make that the thin one up the rail there, but like I said, his luck was gonna run out eventually. He had the tough 8-ball, so it would have been a miracle out. If he would have got that, that would have been another miracle out from Ron Johnson.
That bank shot that carried off his own ball that broke it out, and it's like he drew it up perfect, almost like he tried to do that. I know he didn't, but it looked so good, like he did, because the ball was tied up and went right in. So
people joining us for the first time, you're checking out the stream, you want to know how to get involved, please send some information over to headsuppool@gmail.com. Send us some contact info. Tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe your skill level, pool table that you have. What do you need to play? You just need a pool table, a cell phone, and an internet connection, and a little bit of guts. So it takes a little bit of steadying of the nerves to play on a live stream.
You gotta be able to take a loss.
Got to be able to take a loss, because we all have. So and show your game, because everybody misses. So more the merry. Just send your information, and we'll get you matched up with somebody.
All right, looks like Dante's ready to go. All right, Dante, you get it's your break now because it's alternating break. Since Ron
All
broke the first one, this is where you stole his serve, basically. So usually the one who breaks wins. Obviously, they got they start the inning first. So now you kind of stole his serve, so you're
Yeah.
actually in the driver's seat.
All right. Rack number 2. All right.
Solid.
2 down in the side pocket.
Nice. Good break, Dante.
Thank you.
Break. Cue ball back in the center of the table again, I believe.
Yeah, it's right here, closest to us. Yeah, everything's got a pocket. No two balls touching. It's a nice break, nice spread.
Both guys have a high run of 5 balls. Dante's is going to carry over from last rack there with 3.
One ball on the side.
All right. Solids. Where's the cue ball?
Mm,
Oh, that will be Dante's first foul of the night. So this is how it works, folks. Ron Johnson has not broke yet. So for Ron, as long as he does not foul himself, even if it's a dry break, he will have ball in hand and his turn will resume. So very important to keep the ball on the table.
Yep.
Keep it out of the pocket.
Safeties in this game, in this format, is no different. I mean, not safeties. Ball in hands are no different in regular real pool, too.
Yep.
It could be deal breakers.
So first foul for Dante.
I don't think we've ever seen a game, Darren, where a
Yellow
guy
down.
have we ever had a game where the guy had the most fouls still won the game? No, huh? Every time the winner is always the one with the least amount of fouls.
It's a good piece of history. I don't know off the top of my head, but it'd be fun to find out. I'm sure Dennis knows. He's in the chat. So Ron Johnson does have ball in hand. He does have a yellow that went down in the top left-hand corner. He's thinking about the rack here. Actually going to give the layout to Ron Johnson this time around, especially with the ball in hand. That makes the table very fun to look at.
Yeah.
Night and day from his layout last rack there, Gizmo.
Yep. Yeah, he could go out with either the yellows or the reds this time. Last time, neither ball looked good, but he almost got out anyway. We're being corrected by Dennis that he's not a stats guy.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, red up to the corner.
All right.
He's just
Red.
our snitch. Oh,
He used it all.
He
Rattles it
three-railed
in.
it. He three-railed it in.
So definitely have some maneuvering to do here in the bottom portion of the table.
This is right up his alley. He loves these kind of setups.
Side.
All right, side pocket.
Corner.
Nice.
A little softer, a little harder, I think you wanted. But
He's all right.
yeah, he can make it. He just got on the wrong side of it, I think.
As long as he gives himself a little bit of an angle.
Red corner.
All right.
Yeah, so he was a nice shot. Recovered nicely.
Oh, he's got 3 reds left here. I think he sees the pattern.
Yeah.
Red corner.
Like that. Checks the cue ball.
Red up.
All right, top left-hand corner.
No.
Oh, hits it thick.
Oh.
And the cue ball, uncharacteristic there from Ron Johnson, will be his first makeable shot missed tonight
And the foul.
with a foul. So double whammy.
He was channeling my game in.
Yeah.
So you get ball in hand now.
Ball in hand.
You get
again
ball
for
in hand
Dante.
on the table. You would have normally had to shoot from the kitchen because you scratched, but because he went in the side pocket, the other side. But anyways, I think he pulled it out.
I took it out because I was cleaning it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, to be fair to you, Dante, that was like a whole 3 minutes ago. So.
Nicely done. Both guys exchanging ball in hands in this rack.
Yeah. I actually thought for sure that Ron was out.
Looks like he's got 1, 2, maybe I think just the 2 solids left here.
Yeah, that's what he has.
And the 8 ball in the side pocket. Man.
Yeah. He looks good. I favor him to go up 2-0. Good shot. Nice setup.
8 ball lined up for the side.
He played that ball in hand perfectly.
There it is. 8 ball drops. Dante up 2 racks nil. Telling those odds makers from Vegas to shove it. I think Dante, man, I think he's looking pretty cool, calm, and collected out there. I mean, he seems like his fundamentals are sharper from the last time I seen him. And I know Ron Johnson gave him some chances, but you also got to capitalize on them, and I think he's done that. So
what's crazy is both players have had only 2 mistakes, and in
Yeah.
both 2 mistakes, that's you know what I mean. Yet Dante's up 2-0. It's like
correct.
it's not like it's a big difference, the mistakes wise. I mean, and yet 2-game difference, but it's still early.
Yep, and one thing that's helping him out too, and this is something that we didn't stress too much before the stream started, how important the break is for virtual pool, because it's only you out there on your table and there's nobody coming to save you. So when you have more than one problem and you got to get to it during this rack, you got to start thinking about ways to break that up, or what we call doing a 2-putt, which is you're basically sacrificing your turn to give yourself a shot next time and hoping that and betting that your opponent, it won't be out. So but Dante hasn't had that issue because he's been breaking well. The ball down, good cue ball placement, and I think maybe one problem I've seen in the first 2 racks. He's looked pretty stellar there. So Ron Johnson is breaking next for rack number 3. He did win the coin flip to start things off. He's breaking on the odds.
Yeah.
Rack number 3 for Ron Johnson.
Yellow.
All right.
You
Gets
got
a little bit of a
two
friendly
of them.
bump there. 2 down, one yellow, one in the corner was the red. Cue ball in a decent enough starting position here. Ron Johnson,
Yep.
one of the best breakers in the virtual pool world.
I think every ball is a pocket,
Yep.
regardless what color you go with.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to give me some coffee.
All right, gentlemen, yellow to the corner.
All right.
Good choice. I like that choice.
Yellow down.
Mm.
As we said, it is open after the break, regardless of balls down.
Overrolled that one a little bit.
Yep. Thin cut here.
It was a tougher one.
Ooh. Gets slightly out of position, has to make a thin cut on the yellow. Was
Mm.
probably going to be his last tough ball. And yeah, pays the price for it there.
Yeah, I think his very first shot, he hit it a little too hard and came too far off the rail, and it kind of messed him up from there out because he didn't have no shot anywhere other than that hard cut.
All right, rack number 3 for talking runs, making runs. Dante.
If you notice, he's got that signature Filipino stroke, 18 inches.
Breaking from the rail.
That 8-ball.
8-ball in the corner pocket, gets kicked in there. It does get spotted.
Yeah, it
but
gets
his
spotted, Dante.
turn will resume.
Yeah, and you do have the option if you want to re-rack and break again. But I don't think you're going to do that. You have a nice spread.
Good break.
Yeah, but that is an option.
Yes, it is an option. That's usually only taken in consideration.
That was the only one that went down, right? Just the 8-ball?
Yep, it's the 8-ball.
So that's a fortunate kick in there. He's going to think about his options here. Does he want the table or does he want to re-rack? So take your time. No shot clock. Just a gentleman's game.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot it out.
All right. Play them as they lay. I can't believe it. Dante can't believe it either. Puts a little bit of too much topspin on that cue ball. It's going to be his first makeable shot missed of the night and a foul. So both Ron and Dante running into that position that normally you wouldn't find either one of these guys. But, man, they're playing in front of people watching. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes. I'm telling you. You think one thing, but in theory, but in practice, it's something different. So foul number 2 for Dante, automatic ball in hand for Ron Johnson.
Yeah. So Ron is shooting yellows. When Dante comes back, he gets it in the kitchen, but he also still has an open table. So he can choose whatever one he wants.
Absolutely, Brian. We all feel it.
All right, yellow up.
All right, top left-hand corner for this yellow here.
That was the right shot. That was the toughest one to get position on.
Corner, inside rail one.
Nice shot.
Where's he going to land?
Perfect.
That's right, Nicholas. He's had a chance to play virtual a few times himself. He understands what's going on. But Nick shot a good game against Anthony a couple weeks ago. He's going to be ready for you, Gizmo.
I'm ready for him.
It's going to be a good match. Say he's getting some new cloth. He's looking to get some casino balls. He's ready to go.
Corner.
All right. Cue ball's going to be tucked behind the red. Looks like Ron Johnson's going to be going to the sky, possibly.
It's got to be so frustrating, huh, Ron? Only one red ball in that half of the table in the cue ball fund.
Yeah, and there was no excuse for it. None whatsoever.
Yep, I feel your pain.
Gizmo likes watching people that beat him suffer.
Mm-hmm. Got Jimmy in the chat. What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you're back.
Oh, so Ron Johnson stream kind of. That's going to be a foul. I know that for sure, but
foul.
Yeah, Ron Johnson's stream kind of buffered a little bit there on us. I think he's frozen. Oh, there we go. Now he's back.
Did I lose
Ron Johnson, walk in front of the camera around and see where you're at. I can see you now. Yeah, you just kind of glitched for a second. I think you're seem to be okay now. Okay.
So
I think the pool gods are trying to save everybody from seeing that. So,
well, yeah, they should. They should because it was a foul regardless. So it's ball in hand for Dante again because it was not a successful jump.
No.
All right. Foul number 3 for Ron. And it'll be a ball in hand for Dante.
And it's still open for me, right?
Yes, sir. Still open.
Yep.
If you're paying attention to Ron's table, he's got an easy shot on those last ball, 8 balls in front of the pocket. So it's a little bit of information you need to know.
All right. Using that ball in hand to break out a cluster. That's usually what you want to do with it. And if you can line yourself up to the second toughest shot on the table, that's usually the best option you can have.
So he took solids.
Looks like looks like he overcut that one. Ron Johnson might be able to get away with this rack here.
Good try, Dante.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a tough one, but that was the one. If he gets that one, he has a chance to get out.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah, I used it all again.
Yeah, for sure, man. Sometimes they go in like that, but as long as they go in.
Corner, gentlemen.
All right, corner pocket. Get Ron Johnson on the board here. Nicely done.
There you go, Ron.
Ron cuts it in half.
We got ourselves a game.
Dante leading 2 racks to 1. It will be his break next. Breaking on the evens.
Rack 4 coming up.
Yeah. So yeah.
Like Darren was saying, he posted a link at the beginning of this stream about where you can get yourself a set of casino balls if you like these, red and yellow 8-ball sets, or if you want blue and yellow. The website, they're very hard to come by, and I look for them, I can't find them. So,
and if you use our code Heads Up Pool, you'll get nothing off of them because we're not affiliated at all. So
we should be.
You could use it, right? A kickback would be nice.
Exactly.
We're starving over here. We'll take a like, maybe a subscribe.
Yeah.
Take what we can get. We're out here having some fun. Today's stream brought to you by Mickey's Malt Liquor. Get stung.
Mickey's. I used to drink that crap.
Now look at you.
Yeah.
All right, side pocket. He's finding those side pockets quite a bit tonight. I think they've all went down there. He's got 2 in the same pocket.
Yeah, he got the 8-ball in the corner though once, but yeah, the side
Cue ball, man, being back at the center of the table. It's going to bring Dante's ball count to 6.
Go with the 12 ball in the corner.
All right, Dante going stripes. Yeah, Nick, they weren't too hard to find, and then all of a sudden they were. So I think they were selling out pretty quick. Nicely done. I'll say for all you 8-ball players out there, they're definitely a game changer when it comes to just seeing the patterns and stuff like that. And I'm not sure why the pros don't play with them more.
Yeah, we were talking that before the stream, and we agree. I think I saw.
I know they typically they don't see the pros playing a lot of 8-ball. It seems like mostly rotation, but when they do play 8-ball, it just seems like it would be so much better to look at the reds and yellows or blues and yellows versus stripes and solids. Just from watching it on on stream, just perspective of that. But I know Ultimate Pool uses them. Whatever the speed pool thing is.
Nice control.
Dante making quick work here of the stripes. 14, I believe he goes in the side if he gets the right angle on it.
Look at this. Not bad. It's
I don't know. This is going to be kind of close.
Yeah, it looks like that the stripes in front of that 8 just a little bit, but we'll watch the hit. It appears like it'll be good.
We got Dennis watching.
Yeah, Dennis knows. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think it was a good hit, but I can't tell. How did it feel? Did it look good, Dante?
Dante takes a swig off the bottle.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
I feel that the 14 went in the correct direction. Because if I would have hit it kind of wonky, the 8-ball would have been more going in like this direction instead of up forward.
Okay.
All right. So he feels like it wasn't a foul. So
all right.
I don't
we'll
doubt
take it. We're going to take the word then. I mean, it's a gentleman's game. It's too close to call.
Yeah.
He was super thin on it.
Yeah. And it looked like he says, the 8-ball. I mean, granted, the 8-ball moved further because he hit more of it, but he had to thin the 14 that direction. So I think it was a good hit.
All right.
Yellow down.
Yellow down. He's got a yellow and a red tied up table.
Yeah.
He's got that. That's one of the toughest spots for a ball to end up if that doesn't go on the side, which I think it does. Sometimes you lay one right by the side pocket. It's my least favorite spot at
You
the
can have the
table.
shadow of the ball on the table. It goes in that side.
Okay. Well, look at you.
See the shadow?
Hey, has Ron shot yet?
No.
He broke.
Okay, but he has not shot yet, right?
No.
So people in the chat are saying that they feel that I hit the 8-ball first. Do you want to?
So it's up to you. You have to make the call. It was your shot. You're at your table. If you feel
it's close. I'm gonna play this back real quick. I just want to play this. I'm gonna see if we can make a judgment call here. I didn't play it back. Watching it now.
Yeah, and so it's up to you if you feel if it was a good
if it's
hit,
super close, we usually just let the player decide.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go.
Dante's call, because this is a gentleman's game. And
all right, it's a bad hit. I'm gonna roll it a bad hit.
Okay, I'll go with it because, like you said, it was too thin to. I feel that it was a good hit, but it's too close to call, and I don't want anybody thinking that just for some quick luck that I actually win this.
Yeah,
it's be a factor.
No, for sure. No, it's sometimes your eyes can play tricks on you as well. I just thought at first glance that it was a bad hit, but now playing it back in slowest motion I can get here, it appears that it was. So it's going to be a ball in hand for Ron Johnson.
All right.
It will be Dante's third foul of the night. Both guys are tied at 3 fouls. Ron Johnson with the ball in hand. He did have 1 ball down on the break there, Gizmo.
2.
Yep.
2. All right. Both guys are tied at 6 balls on the break. Their breaks are identical here.
Monster.
Yeah, if that combo goes, he's off to the races.
Yeah. No, it was a good. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, I'm like Dante. If the majority of the people think it was a bad hit, then I'll give it to him. It does better than that to do that than to,
And we got Dennis in the chat, and we nicknamed him the Golden Snitch. So
yeah.
All right, gentlemen, gonna take the combo. Yellow in the corner.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah. And that's out of pure love, Dennis, because we got nothing but love for you.
Right. Yellow on the side.
We were just talking about Dennis before the stream. He has the best out in heads up history. I made a short out of it, Dennis. I think it's coming out next week. Still crazy. I'm sure David still thinks about it.
Yellow on the side.
All right. 3 yellows remain. Nice bump there on the yellow. Getting on that last yellow for the 8 ball is the shot here.
Yellow in the corner. Not that far.
Cue ball. Where's the cue ball?
Oof.
Wow. Wanted to swallow it up, but either way, Ron Johnson's looking at a blocked pocket with the 8. Yeah, that was the issue. I thought it was going to be tough getting on that. I'm not sure exactly what Ron wanted. Obviously, that it appeared to be only one pocket.
Yeah, there
for sure. He had to be pretty straight on that last yellow to line himself up with the 8. Or he'd be running into it, maybe. Damn this game. Damn it, Gizmo.
Yep. Here's where the strategies come in.
Yeah. If we wanted an easy game to play, we'd throw darts, right?
Exactly. Anybody could throw a dart.
So can the viewers hear me too?
Yep.
Oh, shh.
Man, I don't want to flirt with that.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah,
Let me see his table, please.
it's another guy we were just talking about.
There it is. He's got the one stripe that's
Yep,
facing
one
that
stripe to the side.
It's just getting on the 8 is just the shot he's got to concentrate.
Yeah,
on.
I don't think that's going to be a challenge for him based on position where it's at.
Yeah.
Looks
I
like
agree.
a stun, and he's there. All right, thank you.
Yeah, yep, he's looking pretty out.
What happened?
Oh,
Well, he
he's
wants
just
to see the table.
checking out your table.
He wants to see if he's got a 2-putt or go for it. But he doesn't like his chances of getting another shot. So I think he's going to do some crazy highlight reel shot right here.
Hail Mary.
Yeah. I see a shot. Do you see it, Darren?
I do not.
No. Okay. Looks like a jump combo bank Massey 3 rails in the corner.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
That's just professionally speaking. No.
That's some Florian stuff.
If Ron makes that, we're just going to close the stream off and tell everybody good night.
What are you talking about? We're going to go on tour. We're taking him with us.
I'm gonna jump on a plane and go shake his hand myself.
Yes.
Man, I am just stuck in every direction that I go here.
Well, you sure found a way to get out when you played me.
Here we go.
Just reminding him. I'm actually pulling for him. I want to see the
Call
shot.
it here.
All right.
Call it here.
All right, Ron Johnson. Going for a kick.
Ooh, see? Going for the highlight reel. Oh,
Ooh, hell of an attempt.
right.
Hell of an attempt. Ron Johnson, I definitely would have favored him to make a hit.
That was a great try, Ron.
Stream
Nice
is
try, Ron.
just buffering a little bit here. All right,
Yeah.
back over to Dante. Stream only lags when Ron Johnson misses. Perfect position here for the 8-ball.
Perfect. That's what
I was thinking of like Ron Johnson thought. I thought the same thing. He might just stun it over, but
No, I actually thought the draw was perfect too.
power draw. Dante
Nice shooting, Dante.
secures the lead a little bit more.
You got me?
3 racks to 1.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, we're good. I
Sorry
don't know
about that.
It's all right.
Well,
It's part of the-
there's something going on with my network.
I think Les is watching Netflix and Hulu.
Could be.
Yeah. And what about Ernie? Ernie's watching something. He's probably got dog TV on.
Yeah, they do that. My mom does that. My mom leaves the house and just turns on a channel for her dog.
My wife puts on Blue's Clues or whatever that's called, the blue thing, the blue dog or whatever. My dog,
Yeah.
One of my dogs just loves it and just starts jumping up at the TV all the time.
My
If you go-
mechanic.
If
my
you go on
mechanic has a
my
parrot.
personal, if you go on my personal YouTube channel, Gizmo Bob channel on YouTube, there's a video I recorded of my dog jumping up at the TV because of a cat show. They were making fun of cats that like the John Oliver show.
Yeah.
So cats were like going crazy when the John Oliver show was on. My dog started jumping up at the TV for that. So I recorded my dog jumping up at the TV for it. And then I put that on YouTube. So it's a video of my dog jumping up at cats jumping up at John Oliver.
Didn't Rugen make a short out of that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he did.
I thought he did.
He might have. He likes making
All
sure.
right. So this is rack number 5. It will be Ron Johnson's break.
No, it's
Yeah,
gonna be. It's
what are
gonna
we
be.
at?
Yeah,
4, 5. Oh, well, no.
No, it
It's,
is. It
it's
is.
Ron Johnson.
Yeah.
That's
You know what it is? How I do it is if the total adds up to an even number, like 0-0 or 2-2 or whatever, then it's the first guy on the list breaks. You do the rack number. I do the total of points. You're right. You're on. Oh, it looks
Dry.
like it's first try.
Gonna be a dry break. Last ball rolling.
Almost.
Ron Johnson knew he knows his table. It's a great spread.
Great spread. I mean,
First recorded dry break of the night for either guy. Ron Johnson gets on the board first.
The best spread out of any break either guy has done.
Not a fun stat, but a stat nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right. It is Dante's break whenever he's ready. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Pool Hub. I knew it would be. Ball down in the side pocket. He's just finding these side pockets in every single break.
Yeah. Spread goes to Ron, so if you're keeping score of that.
Let's see here.
Even though it was dry, I think Ron has.
Yeah, he's got a couple more issues though.
Yeah, and he's starting in a tough spot. So Dennis made a
11 on the side.
All right, going for the stripes.
You notice that Dennis made a reference to the Texas 2-putt in his chat.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that the shot he just had was the exact Texas 2-putt where a ball will get by the 8. So imagine if we came back to Ron and then the ball that he was going to shoot goes right past the 8. That would have been the exact same shot. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I was there.
Up in the corner.
Yeah.
All right, corner pocket. What
Dante.
a nice shot that was, Dante. Where's the leave? I think he's going to be okay.
Nice. He's going to be perfect. He's even got a
Nice
breakout.
back cut.
Great shot, Dante.
Thank you.
Nice stroke, everything. He's not feeling any jitters.
Yeah. We'll save that one for the highlight reel. Oh, as soon as we said it, commentators curse. Dante, we'll take the blame for that one. But we'll mark it down on your stats.
What I was thinking about was like, it's not really, it's because of the Smirnoff that I don't have nerves. But
The Smirnoff, nice. They were all out of Zimas, so he picked himself up a 6-pack of Smirnoffs.
Hey, if you weren't born in the 80s, you don't even know what Zima is.
I know that Zima joke landed with like. Actually, I'm one of the younger people. That landed with everybody. Come on.
No, I don't even know what Zima is.
All right. Well, if anybody knows what Zima is, then shout it out in the chat.
No, I'm kidding. I know what Zima is. No,
Remember they used to do a skit on Mad TV about what the Zima.
Yeah.
For anybody who used to watch that show.
Yeah, I was in high school in the early '80s, so I know. We actually had what was horrible. It was called California Cooler. Blah.
Ball in hand here for Ron Johnson.
But we drank them up.
Anthony, right on cue. He knows what's up.
Yellow on the side, gentlemen.
If a Zima got into a fight with a Lone Star beer, I think we know what would happen.
They get married? Match made
Yellow side.
All right, side pocket. And this is what we're talking about, Gizmo. Ron Johnson did have the better layout.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of, was Dante going to let him back to the table?
Yeah. Dante was shooting great until he wasn't. Until that last shot.
All right, yeah, lets him back with the ball in hand, so that's definitely crucial. Want to give Ron Johnson too much life.
Corner.
Three yellows left for Ron. That just made it a little tougher, not been able to avoid the red, but I think he can still thin that yellow in just fine.
Corner.
Gets himself back up table. Got a little window here for the last yellow to line himself up for the 8. I believe the 8 only has one pocket. Maybe 2.
Corner. Not that
How's he hitting
much.
here? Rolled it too much. He's going to end up. Whoa.
I can see it.
He can see it.
Oh.
Can he make it?
Question is, can he hold it?
Can he hold it?
Corner. Corner.
Oh, wow.
Told you.
Johnson looking to cut this lead down a little bit.
Told you. I knew he was out when I saw that spread.
There
Nice
it is.
out.
Nice one, Ron.
Yep.
Thanks.
So Ron Johnson is going to take full advantage of ball in hands that Dante is going to give him. Dante wants to put an end to that. Both guys a little high on the fouls tonight. 4 for Dante so far, 3 for Ron Johnson. I got 2 makeable shots missed for Dante so far and 1 for Ron. So, just got to tighten it down. Both guys are looking to tighten it down a little bit. I think the next couple racks are really going to set the tone for the rest of this matchup tonight, Gizmo.
Yeah, and I think he's on an 8-ball run right now, so he'll carry over when he gets.
Yeah, that's good. So that's going to be a drying run, right?
Yeah, because he broke dry and ran the whole rack. Granted, it was assisted with the ball in hand, but it was
right, so new high run of 8 balls for Ron Johnson, and his high run will continue, assuming that he pockets a ball.
Is it my break?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Are you sure? Just joking.
Yep, you're on the evens. All right, rack number 6 for Dante.
He makes a ball.
I heard one drop.
Yep.
This is going to be, I think, Dante's most challenging spread so far I've seen.
I agree.
He'll have his work cut out for him for sure. Ball count at number 8. 8 balls down the break for Dante.
All right. We'll go on the side.
Rolling with the solids.
It was a stripe.
Was it?
Yeah, it's 12.
Oh, I thought you said 4. My bad.
It should be 10 now.
I stand corrected. Stripes it is.
Yeah, he's playing with a purple 4. See it there?
I hear you. That's the way to play it. I don't got time for the pink 4 ball.
Nice touch.
Just kidding.
Nice
All 4 balls welcome in this community.
but no room for a pink one. I think it's racist.
Somehow, some way. Going to be in a tough landing spot here for this last 3 stripes. Looks like he's got to line it, unless that's the 5. That is the 5. Maybe there's 2 left. You got 2 or 3 stripes left.
The 13 and the 11.
Okay.
Well, you wish it went a little bit further.
Yep. Ouch. That's right.
Well, this is where you have to make sure you get a hit because you do not want to give Ron Johnson a ball in hand.
That's the other thing about virtual pool, especially in the heads-up format. You've always got all these blockers out there. Nobody's moving any of that stuff around.
Yeah.
So makes it challenging.
I'm going to go 13 in this pocket.
All right.
Well, he's going to go for it. Carry him. It's crazy. The 8 ball's going to carry him off the other ball, too, on the other side.
Man, they're firing fireworks off outside. I can hear them. I'm downstairs and loud.
Look at this.
What a shot, Dante, with possibly the shot of the night.
Wonderful shot, buddy.
Unbelievable. Well, there's still a lot of racks left to go.
Yeah,
You never know what can
okay.
happen.
That's right. He is Ron. He has a chance.
You never know, but my God, thanks.
What a
I just got a short out of that.
You already saving it?
Hell yeah.
Same guy, Dante.
Yeah, well,
it's all right, buddy. That was a great shot. Can you see your last ball? You can see it, right? It's not blocked.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I missed that. I missed the shot he missed. Was it a makeable one for him?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
made a good shot. I think he was too busy celebrating in his head that it messed
That's what I was trying not to do. That's why I was kind of hurrying the shot. I was like, don't think about it. Don't think about it.
That was a great shot, my friend.
Yeah, no, he was doing a victory lap in his head still. He was still it was a great
he's running on all
it's
adrenaline.
It's one of those where you can just drop your stick, said, I'm done. Walk out.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Nope. Scratch.
Ron Johnson ends up in the drink. Side pocket is the cue ball. That'll be an automatic ball in hand for Dante. That's going to be foul number 4 for Ron. Guys are tied at 4 fouls apiece. 4 fouls in
Dante
6 racks. It's quite a bit tonight for both guys.
So ball in hand, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Ron Johnson's high run does end at 8 because of that.
Yeah.
Side pocket.
All right, 8 ball side pocket.
Good out,
And
buddy.
she goes. Dante maintains the lead here. Puts him up 4 racks to 2. Yeah, he's had the lead the entire night so far. So costly ball in hand there for Ron on the break. Really nice shot there for Dante. Highlight reel, probably shot of the night. Definitely a rack after you make a big shot you want to see yourself come out of, Gizmo.
Yeah, like I said, like even Anthony agrees. Just cue drop, just drop the cue and walk out of the room. Enough said.
Yep.
That was an awesome shot.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, that was amazing. That's what I love about this format and this community, man. I mean, we know we're nowhere near professional level. We're barely amateur level. But to pull off shots like that is just so cool to see them. It's kind of boring watching Howie never miss and never get, out of position like we all do,
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see a regular player like us, the real players, and get out of position and make a shot like that. That's my favorite thing to see. At the end of the night, my favorite thing of all these is watching, when you save all these highlight reels. That's my favorite.
For sure. Yeah, we'll run them back at the end of the night. Rack number 7 here for Ron. Ron's going to have a dry break, I believe.
Nope, ball down.
You did get a ball down. I missed it. All right, ball number 7 for Ron.
It was a red. Yeah, I missed it too. I didn't see it.
Red down, Ron.
Yeah, 3 on the left, 3 on the right of the reds.
Red to the side, gentlemen.
It's the ball.
Jeez.
Oh,
miscued
wow. So he
miscues,
still makes it. I was just going to say, I think this is Ron's best layout of the night. At
No,
least one of them.
It definitely was not the best layout, but I miscued, ate it, and still crapped in behind this red ball to be able to put it over in the other side. So
does this red over here by the side pocket? Does that one go?
The left side of the table. The other side of the table.
This one?
The other one. The one over.
This one?
The one next. No, the one that's closest to the one you pointed at.
Yeah, this one right here.
That one does go.
Yeah, it goes right there.
Oh, okay. I thought it went in that side pocket.
It doesn't go in this one.
All right. So yeah.
So
you played that perfect. So you planned this cue.
So I'm thinking if that one does, he's got 5 balls by a pocket.
I crap ass luck with that is what I did.
Come on, Ron, just play it off. You look good.
Right.
Fans want to know what chalk you use.
That's what Ruben does. He plays off anything he does. He makes some crazy shot and he plays it off like he intended it.
Yeah, almost good enough to go amateur. That's right. Never let him see you sweat.
Get that on there. Yep, I'm thinking exactly the same thing.
Gizmo's camera's a 4K. We can always see him sweating.
Yeah. I know I got to get a cheap one.
All right, 3 reds left for Ron. Ron does have a dry and run, sitting at a high run of 8 balls.
Corner.
Plays that nicely.
Yeah, he did.
Plays it nicely.
He might have played it too perfect. He's like almost dead straight in the pocket.
Extension.
All right, extension.
If you didn't hear it, it came later. They're both playing on 8-foot tables. Same tables. Both of them have 6 pockets, if you didn't notice.
Corner.
right, draws it back here for his last ready. He's going to be okay. He's going to be fine.
Hey,
What are you
he's
talking about,
perfect.
Gizmo?
I wasn't talking about any of you that would have done it. He played it perfect.
I was reading your thoughts, and you were doubting Ron Johnson.
That was the smoke coming off from the
Corner.
Oh,
my process. But that was perfect.
all right. Stuns are in position here. He's going to be a little closer than the rail he wants, but he's going to be fine for the bottom right-hand corner. Cut this lead down a little bit.
Yeah.
And she goes. Ron Johnson stopping the bleeding.
If I may remind you, this started off with a miscue first shot in the side pocket to get crazy position behind the ball.
Ron Johnson with a break and run did have a try and run 2 racks ago. That's going to put his high run tied at 8. He's had 2 of those tonight. Assuming he pockets a ball down on this next break, his high run will continue. So it will be Dante's break next.
Dante hadn't even broke. Dante
No.
didn't even get a chance to break that round. So
Yeah.
okay, Dante, show him you can do the same. You got a blast of a break.
And a ball goes in the corner this time.
We got a solid down.
Solid down on the break. That's going to bring Dante's ball count to 9, just shy of double digits here.
Dennis in the chat is trying to egg you on to tell you need that buffer against Ron. Don't let him get too close. He will surprise you.
I go for the 14 in the corner.
All right. Nice touch there. All right, gets himself back out to center of the table. Looks like he's going to have one tough stripe to deal with here, Gizmo. I believe the one on that 8. He's going to set himself up nicely with a good angle here to play it. Nice breakout. It's going to be a tough lead for him. You got to have a little bit of luck to come out smelling like a rose on these kind of shots. Good effort. All right, he's going to play an offensive shot. Off the red. Close, very close. Good play. It was a 2-way, so he does. Yeah, so if Ron lets him back to the table, he's
Ron hasn't even broke yet. So
favorable chance to end that rack. Ron Johnson's high run sitting at 8
Yeah.
tied with his dry run from earlier, looking for a ball down to carry the high run forward.
Dante is a braver man than me. I would have two-putted that one. Since
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it was a two-way shot, so it's kind of a two-putt. He doesn't call it as a two-putt. That's
yeah,
why I
but
said,
I'm saying that, but now it's a little bit harder of a shot because the side
Dry.
and it's going to be a dry break. The time Ron Johnson did need a dry break, only the second dry break of the night for Ron. Back over to Dante, and a tough starting point as well. So
I think it goes in the side, but it's a little bit harder shot.
where's the cue ball?
my goodness.
Oh man, did he get a little bit of a luck there off
Some
the
love.
nub? Little love off the nub. Bit of a tester here.
I'm gonna go in that pocket, corner pocket over there.
You got it, buddy. Ooh, hits it a little thick.
He's okay.
Does he leave himself okay? Dante, do you got a line at it? Not
Dante.
sure. Dante, do you have a line at that 8-ball?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, he can see it, so he's pretty much out there, Ron. So the question is now, can Ron steal it? It'd be our first steal of the night. If Ron Johnson can clear this rack.
You got a tester for the first one.
Or did Ron have a steal earlier? Did he leave? He left Dante racked earlier, I think. We'll count that as a steal. I think we were counting those.
Corner.
All right.
Nope, I hit the red.
So Ron
I
was
thought
not.
I had clearance.
He was not established, so it's not a foul. It's just Dante's turn, and Dante is going to be able to wrap this thing up.
Yeah. So LD's asking, what's the score? I forgot to put the banner back up. Here it is for a second.
You had one job, Gizmo.
I know.
Just update the score and laugh at my jokes. You had two jobs.
Two jobs, okay.
All right, Dante.
Gets that buffer, that 2-game buffer again.
It's the most we've had so far. Dante is going to find himself with the 2-game lead again. One more game, and Dante will be on the hill. So
LD joined us in the chat. What's up, LD?
got to get LD back on the table. When's he coming over again?
Yeah. He's the only undefeated guy except for Dante right here, right? Because Dante hasn't played.
Yeah. Dante's first time on heads up. Both guys working with the template tonight. I didn't notice if Ron was.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm using the rack.
Using the rack, yeah.
Yeah, using the old trusty wooden.
I was going to tell you, Darren, I got a good friend that I think I'm going to have him come over and stay with me for like a week, so I want to get him a game.
Yeah.
So he shoots about, I'd say probably a good 5 to 6 level APA.
Cool. Yeah, let's get him involved, man. We'll get him a match.
Lagging?
I don't see you lagging right now.
Man, my internet is just sucking tonight.
Seems to be okay right now. I only had 2 major issues with you so far. Both of them that were on missing, so you won't be mad at those.
Yeah. I don't think he means sucking good. I think he means sucking bad.
It's blinked out a couple of times. I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, you're doing good right now.
Seem to be all right. Rack number 9.
get out of there.
No. Cue ball lost again.
Yeah, and I had 3 balls down.
And he had 3 balls down. Of course, they won't
No,
register.
2 balls down.
All right.
3 if you got the white one.
Right.
So
Foul.
you hear that, Dante? You're going to get a ball in hand after the break, assuming you do
Number
not
8.
foul or
So
scratch.
Yeah, as long as you don't foul yourself, even with a dry break, Dante, it will still be your turn with a ball in hand. It's ball in hand no matter what, as long as you don't foul.
His break is working for him tonight. He's got a monster break too.
Yeah, he's been hitting them good. I think it's been pretty controlled with it, giving him some opportunities. You haven't seen, like I said, too many problems he's had to deal with on the table. It helps with.
They call him the Filipino hammer.
Yeah.
Do they call him that? Well,
I don't know.
We'll just give him that name.
Oh, Dante. And I want to tell you, this is I mean, obviously hindsight 2020, but if there's any time that you want to control a break is when you can assure that even if it's dry for you, you'll have the ball in hand. But that is a lesson learned, and everybody has to learn that lesson.
Everyone's done it.
Everybody, yep, that's a lesson learned there. So both guys tied at 5 fouls apiece. They're both having their opportunities. It will be a ball in hand for Ron Johnson. And
I will take advantage of said ball in hand.
Yeah.
Let's go right after the toughest one. On his break, he made 2 yellows, so he only has 5 left on the table.
Yeah, with ball in hand in the, I think, the more favorable spread.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ron Johnson can do some damage here.
Yep.
Yellow on the side, gents.
All right.
Yeah.
Corner. Not as much pull as I wanted.
Yeah. Trying to give himself an angle on what I believe.
Yeah, it was a little too straight for that corner one.
Was as tough
I
as
didn't
yellow.
want to punch it hard.
Now he's probably going to have to take the duck.
I think it's a better shot anyway, because he's got to open that pocket
Corner.
up. Yellow go into it. He just needs a little angle for the shape shot.
Yep. He's a little straight here on this one, so.
Yes, but I like him to make this and get shape.
Corner.
Hit it. Come off the rail. Look at that. Look at
Nice
that.
shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
What'd I tell you? I said he was going to get it.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Ron.
Thank you.
Now this is going to be the shape shot right here.
Nope, overcut it.
Overcuts the yellow and leaves himself tough.
That's no man's land.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in because even with the jumper,
Yeah, that's close.
you might
to
be
your
able
work.
to catch an edge of it. But yeah, there's some work to be done there. Dante
Yeah.
let off the hook a little bit with a
So
foul. On
Dante,
the
this is where you pay attention to your opponent's table. Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Dante, we'll start off from the kitchen. It'll be from the kitchen. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We've all done that too.
Yeah.
I know we've had somebody shoot one time.
Andrew
Andrew do it.
pulled it out and put it behind the line, and then when it took him so long to come back to him, you know, Andrew's got the attention span of a gnat sometimes. So he came back to him after, you know, so many shots, and then he totally forgot he had to shoot out of the kitchen. He turned around and shot a ball that was in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't found out until after the rack was done. It was funny. I think Dennis had it on him, but I'm not sure.
I remember being so nervous on a rotation game. I shot one out of order one time on stream, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, remember Ruben did that too. He ran
Yeah.
out. He looks on the table. With two still on the table, or something like that.
Yeah, those are just nerves.
He's getting all the way. He's playing 9-ball, going all the way down to the 9. He gets to the 7, the 8, and the 2 still on the table. And you didn't even catch it. Remember, you were watching.
6 on the side.
Yeah, 6 on the side. All right, it's
Good
gonna
cut, Dante.
leave himself a little tough.
Little, it's super tough.
Yeah.
5 in the corner.
All right.
Beautiful
Nice
shot.
Dante has made 2 of those tonight. Incredible. Those are tough to do.
Apparently not when you're Filipino.
All right. Tough to do when they count. We can all do them. We're just practicing by ourselves. With authority.
Yeah, see, knowing that your opponent's table is a little messed up, I think I would have hit that slow.
Yeah, he's got 1 solid left. Looks like the 4. I'm not sure if he can even get the window at it.
Yeah,
He's calling the bank.
Yeah. These are Darren shots right here. The best banker I know.
Yeah. It's going to be a little bit wide.
Yeah, he's good. It was like a 2-putt. It was a 2-way shot.
Yep.
He hit at the perfect speed to keep
He
it
did.
there.
Yep. This is a good miss.
Yeah.
Got to be able to miss them good in this format. Because when you miss them bad, sometimes it can look like this. Yeah, this is one of those shots where it's just tough to get at
Side,
it.
gentlemen.
Side pocket here.
He's only got an opening between the 2 top left red balls
Okay.
there.
Is he playing 1 rail or 2? Like
He's going 1 rail. He's going to try to spin it. You see how he's putting right spin on that cue ball?
Yeah.
He's going to try to go off that rail, spin it to the yellow.
Oh, red first.
Almost perfect, too.
Yep.
And hook myself.
And another hook. It'll be an automatic ball in hand for Dante. He should be able to finish this rack up, assuming that he's got a shot at the 8 ball after his 4. And that will be number 6. All right, lines himself up for the side pocket. Apparently, he does have a line at it. Dante on the hill first.
Thank you.
1 rack away from closing this thing out after a 2-year hiatus.
And it will be his break.
First time playing the format. And it will be his break, correct.
And he's a natural at this, doesn't he? He looks so calm. He's relaxed. He makes a few mistakes, but he's recovering fine. Yeah, I would have short-circuited right now.
Right, yeah. It's like he's been playing. It's like although he hasn't been playing live, he's still been on the table. You can tell that he's confident. And it's like I said, it's not Dante has been here before. It's just been a long time since he's been here. So that's why I thought when we were going to match him up with somebody, I was like, well, I don't think Dante needs anything but somebody who's going to make him work. And Ron Johnson's that kind of guy. So Dante's been working. All right, and it is his break. He leads 6 racks 3.
So Pool Hut Tom is asking, how did you all play in the early days? Like donkeys.
Right?
I'm not speaking for Darren, but I played like a donkey.
Oh, yeah. Still do sometimes.
Super dry.
So that's going to be a dry break for Dante, and only his first dry of the night.
Wow.
First dry break for Dante. That's a damn good statistic.
But he wasn't asking how I played. He meant, the format.
Oh.
We've been playing this almost the entire time. We did do a few different things of 9-ball Ghost and 10-ball Ghost.
Yeah. It was tough in the beginning. I mean, when you're thinking, so side pocket goes the cue ball in hand for Dante. I think that's going to be Ron's 3rd or 4th scratch on the break tonight. Definitely not like him.
Yeah. No, I think the pool gods are punishing Ron for what he did to me a couple weeks back.
Oh, here we go. But yeah, those first couple streams, Todd, they're tough, man. Especially when you're the guinea pig, and that you haven't seen it before, so you don't know.
Ball in hand for me.
You know how to go about it. But yeah, ball in hand for you. Yeah, I remember just having tunnel vision, just being so like nerve wracked. One shot at a time,
Mm-hmm.
But you always still have competition jitters and stuff like that, and a little bit of nerves playing on stream, but definitely not nowhere near the way that they were. Of course, everybody, beats themselves up when they come out on stream and they're playing to their ability. Happens to everybody.
I just remembered Pool Hub Todd. Didn't he win his first and only match too?
Yeah, he beat Wolf the other night last week.
Yeah, so he's undefeated as well.
Had a break and run on his first stream. He's undefeated. We gotta get him a match.
Yeah.
We'll call Howie and set it up.
Yeah, no, we don't need to do that to the poor guy.
I'm just kidding. You got it. He won't play without.
He's a great guy. Howie is a fun guy to play with. I'll tell you.
Oh, for sure. I definitely want to play him, man.
I know. That's the next one.
I want to play him. I think I'm going to beat him. I don't care what you say.
It would be fun to watch you guys play.
Yeah. I'll give it
I
hell.
really think you should play him on your 8-footer instead of going.
No, I'll play him on the 9.
I know, but I know you will. You have no problem. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. No, I want to match him up. Same specifications. Playing a 9-footer, I should play him one too. I got one. I got a buddy that's got one. He's got a Brunswick 9-footer.
Yeah, we gotta get OG on. He's just got a brand new Brunswick 9-footer. So.
Oh, there you go.
It's not brand new, but it's new. It's new to him. It's all set up, new cloth, new rails. It's got a brand new pool light. Looks bitchin'. It's killer looking. So we just got to get a game scheduled to get him on.
All right, he's got it. 8 balls tied up with a stripe, so we have one window. He's going to be all right. I think the stripe will go. And that's the stripe he's looking at there.
Yeah. There's a stripe on the other side by the 2 ball, right?
Yeah, I believe it's the 10. All right, he's got one stripe left. Tied up with the 2. I don't believe it goes on the side. He's looking at some sort of a kick shot.
Side pocket.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Almost off the red and in. Would have left him perfect for the 8 ball.
Yeah, that could have been very dangerous if it
This
got on
could
the
be Ron Johnson's last time at the table, as the last stripe sits by the side pocket for Dante.
Great try, Dante.
Thanks, Ron.
Left it set up good, that's for sure, buddy. So, shooting from the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
It's not a bad spread, but it's not the best either.
Right.
I think if he makes his first one, he's off to the races.
Combo red corner.
Did that. Did it. Perfect.
Corner.
See which way he wants to play it here.
Side.
Three reds remain.
It's gonna be a tester right here.
Yeah, it's not lined up perfectly. So, and the main issue is going to be where the red goes after the combination.
Yeah, but how hard he hits it and where the cue goes.
Correct.
Combo.
Beautiful shot. Get him in the shot.
Yeah.
He's a little tough, but
A little tough. You got to shoot over a ball. You might be belly hooked.
yeah, we know. We are. Yes. Some of us have that problem, Darren. What do you say? I'm 6-pack hooked?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had a 6-pack in a couple of years.
Yeah, right.
Still got the top half. Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I decided I like alcohol too much. What are you gonna do? Had a good run.
Nope.
So hits it big.
Oh,
It was a very tough shot.
look at his lead, would have been beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dante definitely doesn't want to give Ron a chance to come back to the table, which I would favor Dante to be able to close this out. Cue ball is going to run a little bit. He's got to figure that out. It's not completely out of the woods. He's got a lot of traffic. Yeah, it's definitely trickier than I remember it looking.
Yeah, he's got a lot of blockers out there.
Yep.
Oh,
All right. Takes his medicine.
Yeah, smart,
little easier than a spot shot to close out this game.
Oh,
So he's going to hit that one thick as well. Leaves himself a straight in shot. It will definitely be the end of the game if Ron Johnson does not finish this rack off. So
I think Ron's going to finish this off.
I would favor him to do so.
Yeah.
Take his time.
You don't give Ron those kind of chances. I speak from experience. I freaking
Corner.
All right, corner pocket. She's running.
Too much.
Running. She's running.
Down, you son of
Oh, man.
God.
That one. Oh, man.
Didn't feel that I stroked it that hard, but you know.
Yeah, for sure. When it rains, it pours. They've been rolling that way.
I don't understand how this happens, poor guy.
Yep.
See, you shouldn't have beat me so bad, Ron. I'm not letting it go, so
Clearly.
Therapist says I got to keep on until it leaves my system.
Keep on keeping on. Keep dwelling on it. That's what you need.
That's it. Said the best way over it is keep it.
That's what you're paying $200 an hour for that guy to tell you to just endure it. Just keep eating it.
That's right.
Best
face it. Face your medicine.
Best psychologist in all of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I don't know. Beverly Hills be $200 an hour. I think it'd be a little more than that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what the price of that goes for. Seems kind of steep.
Yeah, they have a sign on the door. If you have to ask how much, you can't afford them.
I don't like it. It's too close.
Man, he had a window like 4 feet he could have been in to get that shot.
I know it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All the way from here.
Yep. Okay,
to
3
here.
feet. Yeah. That's almost 2.5 feet right there. Wow.
it must be that Simonis cloth.
Yeah. Well, he's good on that table, though. I'm telling you, this is not normal.
Yeah.
But we all can't be heroes, right, Ron? Sometimes we got to sit on the curb and clap as they go by.
Absolutely. Been there many times.
It ain't over yet.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Ron's got one more trick up his sleeve.
I like it.
Yep.
3 red alert. You just got to miss that yellow right by the spot.
Here we go. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
knew
it was
it.
tough. It was gonna miss it anyway, but
And then look at the leave. Unbelievable.
yeah, what a game.
Yeah, what a raise.
What a
it
game.
is.
So Dante
Yeah.
staring at the
Ball
8
in,
ball.
Dante. Finish
Put
it
it away,
up.
buddy.
Ball in hand for you, buddy. All right.
He's going to do an OG.
Yep. And there it is.
Good
Dante
win,
with
Dante.
the return gets the victory over virtual veteran Ron Johnson, 7 racks to 3.
Nice.
It was a hell of a run. It was a hell of a show.
I'm going to throw this out there, Darren. Do you think I think those only 2 guys that haven't lost and they won their first match? I don't know. I think that'd be good to see Dante and Todd from what you call it? The pool
We'll
hub.
figure that out. We'll figure all that out. Let's take a look.
Good win, Dante.
thank you, Ron. Thank you for playing with me.
Good shooting, buddy.
Yeah. So let's take a look at it by the numbers here. Final score. Dante does win 7 racks to 3. He was in control of the match all night. Started off with 2-0. Ron Johnson gave some signs that he was going to keep it competitive and stay in it, but once Dante started to run away with it, he never looked back. So final score 7-3. Break and runs, we had 1 for Ron Johnson, none for Dante tonight. Dry and runs, we had 1 for Ron Johnson, none for Dante tonight. High run put Ron at 8. That's a ×2. He got there twice. I think he scratched on one of the breaks following, had a dry break, which stopped his run. Dante had a high run of 6 balls tonight. Spreads, I gave each guy 5. I thought it was pretty competitive there. On the break, dry breaks, Ron Johnson had 2, Dante had 1, and balls down on the break. Dante was just short of double digits with 9 down on the break. Ron Johnson had 8. Makeable shots missed. I had Dante with 3 tonight and Ron Johnson with 1. I thought the shots that Ron missed were shots he should have missed. He got out of line, had some bad rolls. I thought both guys kept them pretty low as far as the makeable shots missed. I think Dante missed a couple the ball and hand shots were kind of weird in the early going, but I think he was still kind of just shaking off a little bit of the nerves. Fouls tonight were a little ridiculous, I thought, for both guys, especially Ron. Ron, you're not going to see too many times where Ron Johnson gives you ball in hand 7 times. Dante put the ball in Ron Johnson's hand 5 times. 1 steal tonight, I gave it to Ron. Ron left Dante racked with the break and run. 2 putts. I don't think I had any called. I know Dante had a couple nice 2-way shots that worked out well for him, but unless you called a 2-putt, I didn't record it. So unless I missed them, that's what I have by the numbers. Guys, any questions?
No.
All right. We'll take a look at some of our highlights of the night. We'll start off with Ron Johnson here. Off the red and in. This was almost an unbelievable out. If you go back and you look at this rack here, Ron Johnson was tied up. He had like 5 reds tied up. He was able to get down to the last red. I think he ends up hitting this one thick or overcuts it. And that would stop his run. Yeah. And then this happened.
Yeah, that 8 ball not going past that yellow got in his head.
All right, so moving on over to Dante here. This is the first nice long back cut, I think, for Dante. Hits it pretty clean. Hits the stripe. Yeah. Nicely done.
Beautiful shape.
Beautiful shape.
Yeah, beautiful shape, but he tried to break out the 2 ball and the 15 right there, and he ended up following it to do it.
And I'll say this, because we're going to show you one more of these shots that he makes the same kind of shot. When you're making shots like this, I think you're feeling pretty confident out there. I'll let Dante speak to that in a moment, but I never felt like Dante shot nervy tonight. I didn't. I thought I thought if anything from the last time I seen Dante, I thought his game is just cleaned up quite a bit. Shot of the night has to easily be this one. It's the kick. Carom stripe's going to end up in the corner pocket. 1 rail here, corner pocket for this ball. Shot of the night. Very clean.
Nice. Great shot.
Yeah,
and very nice. And then he would end up winning that rack. And that's what we got to the numbers and the replays. So back to you guys.
Good job, Dante. Congratulations. You're a
Thank you,
1-0 in heads up pool. So I'm gonna pull Darren's screen down.
Yeah.
So
Stop.
anyway, congratulations, Dante. Good shooting, great shooting. You didn't look nervous at all. You didn't. Not one time did I see jitters there. You were my horse tonight. That's my boy.
Let's go. No,
Hey, and you, Ron, you're always a class act. I love playing with you. I love hosting games that you play in every single time. There's never been a bad stream with you. You know, you're royalty here, and I
Appreciate it.
want to thank you and tell Leslie I said hi, and
Will do.
we'll get you back on stream soon. And
Yeah, hopefully with a little bit better game. Game's been off the last couple 2-3 streams, so but it is what it is. Dante,
you need a confidence
great
builder. Go back
win
4
tonight,
okay.
buddy.
You hear me? I said if you need a confidence builder, just go back 4 streams ago.
Well,
So anyway,
Ron's lagging a little bit.
Most said.
Go ahead.
no, I was saying, Ron, can you hear me?
You know, you didn't really.
Yeah, Ron's froze up a bit. Dante, how do you feel after the
Gotta love
big
the
win
internet.
there? Yeah, Ron, you're just frozen. That's okay. This is how it goes. Dante, how you feeling, man? First stream back. We haven't seen you in a couple years.
I think the positive is definitely knowing the table, one for everybody, because like you're playing on a table that you know, if you're somebody like me that comes out when they have a chance and just shoots on the table. So there's that. The nervousness came when realizing that there's other people watching, even though that you can't see them. There's people out there who are watching. There's all kinds of pool levels out there, and obviously they're critiquing your game and they're critiquing everything that you do. But when it comes to pool, especially with like going to competition, so like one of the biggest things that I love is the competition and the pressure. So I've been to Vegas a handful of times. I've been to Lincoln City a handful of times. And I feel that that's where I excel the most because that just makes me concentrate harder. Now with this little format, it was fun. We were sitting around. It was just like having you guys right next to me. We're at the local hole in the wall. We're just having a couple beers, or at least I was, and we're just shooting the shit and having fun. So,
Yeah.
Ron, you are definitely a good shot. I mean, I like how your pattern play worked on the table. That is something to emulate for sure. Got unfortunate with some of the leaves, you know. But if it's like me, you know what you can do. Some nights you're consistent, and some nights you're just not. So,
Yep.
you're still a great shot. Love playing with you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ron, I knew you cut out. Is there anything you want to say? You did cut out a little bit. Go
No,
for it.
I was just going to finish up. My internet sucks tonight, and I don't know what's going on, but
All good.
it is what it is. About like my pool game, so we match up well tonight. No, I was just saying that Dante, I felt that you shot well tonight. You didn't really show the nerves, even though I know there was a little bit there early on, but you pushed through them. You shot well. You were on your game. And I gave you too many chances, and I just didn't bring my A game tonight. And like you said, you know, some nights you can't miss, some nights you can't make. And tonight was one of those on again, off again. So it is what it is. I appreciate the match, brother. Welcome back. And, you know, it's a good win for you. And I look forward to being able to shoot again with you and seeing you on the stream more often. So.
So this final thing for me from TRMR, which is my YouTube channel, and just when I start putting them out, I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent. Hopefully, the content that I put out, you guys will enjoy. I already discussed it with Darren and Gizmo a little bit, so I'm in the writing phase. So be on the lookout for some of my content. It's not going to be necessarily pool tutorials because everybody has pool tutorials out there. So it's a little bit of different flavor. Hopefully you guys will like it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thanks. Shut up.
Kick ass. Yeah. Yeah, good show. Gizmo, I know you want to say a couple things. I just want to say, throwing it back to the guys, man. It's crazy to think that I think this fall is going to be 4 years since we've all known each other. This whole thing was born out of COVID. None of us would know anybody if it wasn't the situation that we're all stuck in. So it's been a nice, tight little community. Especially being the guys, four of the six guys that were 4 out of the 8, that were there from the very beginning, to see that we're all still doing it. We're all still having fun. And I hope that 4 years from now, we're still trading wins and losses with each other, because it's been a lot of fun. So
Absolutely.
Well said. Well said. So anyway, again, congrats, Dante, and thanks, Ron, for taking on the game. I mean, a lot of people had you the favorite in this. I was only rooting for Dante here because he's the underdog, and I for my underdog there. But good job, guys, both of you. I mean, I know I've seen Ron shoot a lot better. Obviously, he knows it too, so it's not going to bother him too much. He's going to bounce right back. So anyway, so last thing you want to say, Darren?
Yeah. I just want to plug for next week. I know we do have next week is typically we've been doing these on Thursday nights, but next Thursday is going to be the 4th of July. So I highly doubt we're going to have a show. So we wanted to still have a show for next week. And I think July 2nd is going to be our Heads Up 4th of July show. And we're going to welcome in a new player, Ronnie from Hillbilly Island Life. He's going to be taking on the very well-versed in the Heads Up format, Anthony the Chef.
Nice.
It will be a race to 7. It will be our 4th of July bash, and we look forward to everybody being here next Tuesday night at, I believe it will be 8 o'clock Eastern. So I don't know if we've got a time set in, but I think that's when it'll be. So next week, Tuesday night, 4th of July, Heads Up debut for Ronnie. We have not seen him yet. He's playing on a 7-foot table. I think he's got 4-inch pockets, so he's ready to go.
Cool. Be a good game. Love seeing the new guys come in.
Absolutely.
So anyway, all right, I'm going to cut the stream on. I want to thank everyone for being here. Just over 2 hours. Perfect match. That's normal. What happens in our things is just the amount of entertainment we need, 2 hours and 8 minutes. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you again. We're going to get you another game set up for you, Dante, because since I know you like this now, you're going to really be fired up and getting more matches under your belt. So good job, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to put the banner back up, and I'm going to kick it off with our opener.